Okay, cool. So I'm also incredibly hungover, so I'm gonna lay on the floor for a bit. Quitter. Oh, now that we're alive. Why would you then bring it up? God damn these hiccups. It's funny that Barbie was like, I can't see you. It's down. I was like, oh yeah, we're talking about that. It's like it's funny because you were literally the immediate subject that came up when this one went down. Surprised we have 8 viewers. Surprised we have 8 viewers. Oh, number two. Never mind. God. What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Is Berserk back on? Let's call it. Never mind. No, this is the stream. This is normal. We are professionals.
Why is only a foot available on Raid's screen?
Oh shit, my bad.
Looking there, I'm like, is Raid? I was like, Chris, are you doing yoga?
No, I'm laying on the floor. God damn it. Look, Rob, you're playing favorites, all right? I'm on the highlight reel entirely too often. Let's not. Let's get this week.
Yeah, let me go grab my iPad. My phone's about to die. I was running off of.
I'm talking to myself. What? Yours. Uh, Barbie says that they can hear me and Kellic. I see Rob's mic is lighting up on the stream though, so that's an issue. The DM.
I think I have to make it.
Barbie said when Rob is pardon it, fucking hiccups. When Rob is green talking and I get nada.
All right, I think I fixed it.
Lol.
All right.
I like how she's messaging me on Facebook instead of like the stream chat.
All right.
He's good.
If you're in the chat,
I think she
can you
hears
hear me?
now. Yeah.
We've gone up to 6 people now while
Set
I'm
up.
resetting this up.
Like,
sounds good.
This is the greatest ever. Well, we just lost one viewer after I said that. That's funny.
7 previously.
We went from 2 to 6, and we're back to 5.
Is this shipping?
Hey, we're back up to 6.
we have more people from shipping watching our stream than we have shipping at work.
I don't see any of those. But you were able to hear me, Kelly? Okay.
Yeah, not an issue.
I mean, Barbie said that she could hear you too.
Okay. I think everybody but Achilles is back. We'll give him just a couple more minutes, and then we'll move on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We have audio, but not video. Is that
No, we've got
the
it all.
extreme?
It just took me a second to get everything set up.
Jim.
I'll get the fancy layout set up for the next time. I'm running it without Dan. You got Dan's character sheet up by chance?
Who are you talking to, Rob?
Kellic?
I do not have access to his info.
You should be able
You should
to
be able-
open
yeah.
up a different tab in D&D Beyond.
Okay, hang on.
And
Let me
just
see.
go to the campaign, and you'll be able to access it.
Hey, Rob, he can see it, but I don't think he can alter it.
He won't be able to alter it, but I think he'll be able to use the Beyond 20 extension to roll for him.
Right.
Where's Prince Ryoden?
He's there.
I'm there.
Just put your foot up.
He's stealth. He's being stealthy. Did we get the whole? Did everybody roll stealth, or did we get a party stealth?
I think we were in the process of rolling that. I had 2.
Okay. We need some higher rolls to take it up.
Oh, Kellic was a 16. Yeah, see if you can roll a stealth roll on Bajark from D&D Beyond.
His is going to be a disadvantage
Look,
because
honestly, would he try to stealth?
Probably not.
Let's be real, he won't.
It worked.
It worked.
So that's me, but it's on my extension, so I'll just have to differentiate. But that is Bajark's disadvantage stealth roll.
Oh, it put Bajark. It came from you,
Yeah,
but it put
it
his
says the
name
character
on
name.
it on the chat.
Same thing for Greg. Actually, whenever Greg does anything, I think it says both of our names because Rob gave me control of her character.
Yep. And I'll just move him wherever you say he's at. All right. Okay.
We're back.
So now we're back, and we are actually live. I managed to get it up. It doesn't look nearly as pretty, but it's there.
Well done.
Well done.
All right. So yes, no stealth. Well, I'll count it for Bajark. I've got Achilles, Corwin's, Kellick's, and Bajark's.
14 for a raid.
Hyman's is on roll 22 for 22.
Kellick's got a 10.
You had a 16. You had already rolled.
Oh, I did? Oh,
Yeah.
I did it. Oh, well then.
And what was Greg's?
Good question. You know, honestly, I think Greg should not be with the group because we don't know what her level is in. If it's gonna be into yeah, I'm gonna do Greg. Can we say Greg's not with us?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
We'll just say she had to go off and do cleric-y things. Storm cleric-y things.
Not
She's-
sure.
She's up there in the Temple of Heimdall, just like having a great time.
3, 4, 5.
Raid will take her, or will collect her gold for her. Don't worry.
And Hyman was 22. Okay, that's what I was missing.
Is there light in here, Rob? Lit up ahead?
There's some torches in this area. That area is lit up. But as it gets dark again as it kind of rounds the corner, Arthur is able to see, 2 individuals carrying torches.
Okay.
And
All right.
let me roll for them. And Arthur sees them kind of stop and look towards his direction.
Uh-oh. Kellick relays that they look back and kind of looks around at the group and is like, hey, I think we're being too loud.
Well, I'm going to proceed.
So, just making sure, as you're perceiving through Arthur's vision, your character's closing his eyes, right?
He doesn't close his eyes, but I guess for flavor, you would see his kind of eyes. If you could see him, you would see them kind of go unfocused because he's having to look through Arthur's eyes.
Are you perceiving
Right.
through his senses right now, or are you just relaying information telepathically back and forth?
No, I'm walking with my hand kind of on Hyman's shoulder, and I revert back and forth periodically, but for the most part, I'm looking through Arthur's eyes as he's forward of us.
Okay.
Can Raid try to trip Kellick?
I mean, you can certainly try.
What do I need to roll?
I guess just call it an unarmed attack.
Unarmed? Okay.
At disadvantage, since Hyman would be holding or checking for a fall.
I think it would be kind of a
Disadvantage.
straight roll because Kellick's not going to see it coming.
12.
All right.
Opposed acrobatics?
What's your armor class?
Oh no! What'd you roll? 12? My AC is 13.
Well, then he
All right.
missed.
Damn.
Unsuccessful.
Just a straight roll, no plus anything? Because if it's a plus literally anything, then It succeeds.
I'm still creeping up here, like as stealthily as possible.
Well, they can see you coming now. So
Okay.
now we will.
I like how Kelly doesn't know that I tried to trip him.
I feel like he would feel that. He just overcame it through his just his somewhat ability and dexterity.
Oh man, I tied the bandits.
I don't know why the torches got on there, but okay. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Finally get a good initiative roll.
Way to go.
Bizarre got a 6. Oh. Everybody in. Just waiting on Raid.
Come along, my lord.
Working on it.
All right.
Did it fill? Yay.
Ah, dang it. Hyman, you are up first.
Nice.
Okay, first I'm going to walk in here. And I see 2 bandits. I guess I'm just going to hold an action with a bow and look for them if they try to do anything that's hostile. In the meantime, I'll yell and say, well, what's your intentions down here?
They just kind of look at you in surprise, and they kind of look at each other and draw swords.
And that'll end my action.
All right. What are you considering that hostile?
No.
Okay. Raid.
He was chill in the back.
All right. You're not even holding an action?
Nope.
All right. Achilles.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to rally Corwin and give him 10 temporary hit points.
Nice. Thank you.
And I will move up 10, 20, 30, drawing both of my weapons, a longsword and a dagger, and I will take the dodge action.
Okay. Corwin?
I'm gonna bonus action, switch into my hybrid form, and then I'm gonna dash, which will put me right there. And that is gonna be it.
Okay.
I've got my glaive ready.
Alright, so he comes in, so get your attack of opportunity there. He darts around.
Okay. See what I can do here. Oh man, a crit at 20. Woohoo! All right, that's gonna be sweet. So
I'll let you roll for damage, but I'm pretty sure you just annihilated him.
it's gonna be. It wasn't a great roll, so let's see. It's where's my actions? Look at, so I am +6. That's going to be 14 points of damage.
All right, so he draws his sword. He comes charging at you. Torch in one hand, scimitar in the other, and you just kind of barely bring your glaive up with any force, and he just kind of runs right into it, and then you yank it out, and he just drops.
Hey, Rob, I just seen that as hostile. Can I release the arrow?
Yep, I'm assuming on the remaining one.
Of course.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
It's 11 points of damage.
And arrow right through the face. That was easy.
Woo. Now, I'm going to smell these guys. Do they smell like the scent that I've been tracking?
Make a perception check.
Okay. At advantage or straight? I rolled 2 1s, which I guess is karma after that, like that 20 and a crit roll. So no, I don't know anything.
Them kind of running up and they kind of they smell like they've been down here a while. It's kind of hard to determine if it's coming from them or not.
Okay. Do they have anything on their persons? Can we go through them and see if there's anything to tie them to the?
Make an investigation check.
All right. Got to be better. Last one. Oh, that's still not great. It's a 11.
11. Okay, so it takes you a minute or two, but one of the scimitars that they had, one was pretty rusty, didn't look very well maintained, but one of them looks pretty well maintained, and you kind of notice on the pommel of the handle, it's got a kind of engraved fish on it, and the grip is kind of a dyed green color.
Okay. Can I check their heads to see if they've got any kind of a head injury?
Yeah, and none of them appear to have any wounds on their head. You notice the one that kind of that just ran right into your glaive. He is on his head are some goggles.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at those.
Okay.
What would I just investigate them, or
Yeah, it's like, what do you do?
just hold on to them? We can look at them. I'll put them on.
You put them on? Okay.
Bold man.
Sure.
So it's very, very odd when you put them on. Like your peripheral vision gets very, very, you get no peripheral vision whatsoever. It only lets you see what's directly in front of your face, depending where your head's oriented towards. And even then, it's the vision is very, very narrow, and kind of blurry, except just in the very center.
And what's it look like in the very center? Is it like
Just
magnified or just normal?
Just normal.
Okay. Well, I'll take them. Take them with me. Maybe we'd examine them later.
Okay.
Kellic sends Arthur up to the lead, past Achilles, and then brings him back. I guess perceiving that is a dead end, or are we moving on to another map down there, Rob?
Yeah. Once you get to there, we will move.
Okay, so he'll bring Arthur back though, since we obviously see that there's a juncture back here between us that I don't believe we've been up. So he'll check that out.
I'm gonna group you guys together here.
Oh, never mind. It is a dead end.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep going on.
Oh. Okay. Everybody, stop moving tokens. Copy and paste working, function works the best.
Are we ready to continue on, or are you still doing something?
I'm setting up
New map.
the next map.
I got you. Okay.
And you guys
Ooh.
are down there.
Okay.
Kellic kind of looks around and he says, north or west?
Can I try to catch the scent?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Well, it's gonna be a 18.
18. So the scent is a lot stronger now, and it seems to be coming from the. Well, you're actually kind of getting it from both directions, but it seems to be stronger to the north.
Okay. All right.
And
Let's go north.
You'll be. Just a moment. Oh, thank you. You can also hear some voices from the north as well.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is becoming one of my favorite parts about my living situation and streaming on Sunday nights is I get dinner delivered to me.
Nice.
That is a good benefit.
Okay, so it looks like
So I feel like someone is my light source. Want to look a torch or something like that? Because I'm in darkness at the moment.
I've got my drift globe.
Oh, well, hold on. Sorry, we were having technical difficulties there for a moment. How much light does the drift globe? Oh, you've got it.
Ooh.
60 foot.
It does 60 feet.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I gotta look at it. Let's see here. Oh, equipment. Globe.
60 feet. Yep, you're right.
60 feet, yeah.
All right. So, Arthur, give me a stealth check for Arthur.
Oh, yes. So that's Dex. Yeah, he doesn't have an actual stealth stat. So I'm just gonna do his Dex mod.
Yep.
Plus a 20. Ugh, less than appealing. 6. Rolled a 4.
They do not appear to notice him.
Well then.
His stealth was only surpassed by their lack of perception.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're hammered.
they're-
They're hammered.
They're facing away. But
Okay. Which way did he go? I mean, is there any way for us to get through here? I'm having.
Yeah, so Calico lays to the groove through Hyman. Now noticing that
Okay.
that this is we've gotten close to them. That Well, Rob, can we slip through these? Are these sluice gate bars? It's low enough or high enough that we can get through?
You got to go through the south end. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were able to make it through. But the way that the dynamic lighting works on Roll20, I've got it set where you see dark walls, it's a hard stop.
Okay.
Yeah. Kellic kind of relays to Corwin now, knowing that the drift globe is up, is that like keeping back from him at least the radius of the drift globe will allow us to try and kind of keep as stealthy as possible. And then, but he relays that Arthur is up there and sees, some other guys that are up in a larger room.
Okay. Okay. I just ran in.
Oh, I lost Bajark's token. Hold on. All right, you guys are just running in?
Well, I might as well.
All right. That's what Bajark would probably have done anyway. All right, so what you guys see as I'm setting up the initiative there. Go ahead and roll for initiative. You see a hole in the ground, kind of out in the at the bottom of the sewer. It's about 10 feet wide, 10 square feet there, and there's kind of this hulking thing. Kind of looks like a rock next to it. These two bandits are wearing those same type of goggles you picked up, and are wearing them. And the guy that was currently yelling at them and giving them some orders has goggles on his head, but he does not. He is not wearing them as he turns and sees you guys entering his little domain there.
Okay.
Sorry, it would have been his first one. So Bajar got a 16.
16 for Bajark. I think we lost. Did we lose Raid?
Ooh. Chris?
Yes,
Oh, there he
Oh, he's still with us.
I'm trying to put my thing in. Yay, got it.
Alright, did we get everybody?
Rob Bajark was actually a 16, if you want to mod that.
Oh. Okay.
I ended up hitting it twice by accident. Looks good.
Alright, Corwin, I think you had the highest there. So
Well, then we're tied. What's your dex, Kelly?
Oh crap! Am I first? Let me see. Sorry. At 16, it's a +3 mod.
Okay, yeah, you're first.
Sorry, I'm.
Oh, good night. Wizard should never go first.
Yeah, it's amazing how often that happens for you.
Yeah, I know. He always gets really good initiative rolls.
Well,
Just
3 is a high dex. That's good mods.
yeah, he gets some pretty good rolls. Okay, so Kellic is going to see that this guy seems to be, as we've seen through both Arthur and as the approach, that this guy was ordering these guys around. So he's going to step forward. He's going to make some hand gestures, and he's going to attempt charm person. And since we have not attacked them yet, we should just be a straight roll.
Okay. What's your DC?
DC is. Why can't I find my DC? So 14 with save. Sorry.
He saves.
Arrgh. And that would let's see if I need to move him at all. Oh yeah, I would have had to been line sight anyway, so I would have moved here. And that will be Kellic's action.
All right. But he now knows that you guys don't have good intent since he would have sensed the spell. So.
It's okay. We don't have good intent. He's really about to pick that up.
All right, so Corwin.
All right, so he hears. I'll try to. I am going to draw my glaive across my palm, activating my Crimson Right. And taking, oh, look at that. That is so sweet. I rolled another 20. I take 3 points of damage and activating my Crimson Right, which will go against my temporary hit points. I'm going to move right here. And I rolled a, I want to be 10 feet away from him, Rob. So, I don't know if I'm having trouble getting the correct spot.
Yeah,
right here?
That little bridge right there,
Okay.
You'd be able to kind of reach out and touch him.
Okay. And I did roll a 20 on the, nat 20 on the back roll. So that's
right.
going to be. Okay, 14, 16, 18 plus 18 plus 6. Going to be 24 points of slashing damage. Actually, no, it's like actually to 4 of it was lightning damage.
Right, so how much total?
24.
That's a good hit. You take your glaive up and just kind of slice out of him at your full reach. Kind of cuts through his armor. All right. And about that time, you notice some movement towards the back as that boulder starts to shift.
Oh no.
And it stands up to a very tall height. And starts to turn your guys' direction. And it's going to look at Corwin. And I need you to make a... What is it? Make a charisma save. As you look toward... You get this very distinct, confusing feeling come over you as you're looking... As it looks at you.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, never
I
mind. You don't
rolled.
have to. You're just out of range.
Oh,
Let
okay.
that slip a little early. Oh no, it would have because it started moving.
I rolled a 16.
That saves.
Okay.
Because it just moves 30 feet towards you guys. And
This
that's,
could go very poorly.
can it throw anything?
Umber.
No, but it does use its action to close the distance.
I get opportunity attack as it comes within range.
Sure.
Okay. No, that's not going to hit. It's a only an 11.
Yeah. That misses.
Okay.
Alright, Bajark.
All right, let's see where he's at. Bajark is going to stand shoulder to shoulder with Corwin. Oh, I can't move him, so you got to move him. But he'll run up parallel to him, Rob,
Okay.
and he is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
I'm sorry, on who?
On the Umber Hulk.
On the Ember Hulk. Okay. So what's
Now
that?
seeing this gigantic threat walk into the area, and that is a con save 13 to.
Does it do any damage?
No, I don't believe it does. It is a concentration spell. A black beam of invigorating energy springs from your finger. Make a ranged spell attack against target on a hit. The target takes. Oh, I'm sorry. Only half damage. Oh, yeah. So deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. So it reduces any strength-based attacks he performs. It's half damage.
But he has to
And
hit. So it's a spell attack that he has. So you have to successfully hit it before he makes the save. If it's asking for a spell attack.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a save though if it was a. I would think it would be either or.
Make a ranged spell attack on a hit only deals. Okay, so no, it doesn't hit it with a 6.
all right, and man, I'm really unfamiliar with playing clerics.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all he's got for right now. Since that failed, yeah. So that was a concentration spell. Didn't last.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he's gonna do.
Raid.
Well, my light source is moving away from me, so I'm forced to move forward. Let's see. So I hit this corner, I just see this really big thing, right?
Yep.
I can only half see it. Okay. Oh, bandits. Sure, I will fight, I guess. Oh, draw my rapier. I'm gonna remember that I have aim now to then get my advantage on attack with this bandit. captain, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna try attacking my rapier.
Sneak attack will be in
Let's
play
see, that would be-
since you've got advantage.
16.
16.
16 hit.
Does not hit.
Oof. Whoop. That's all I got. Is that a rock or is that an insect?
Looks kind of like both.
Oh, okay, that's weird. All right, that'll be it.
Do this. All right. So now it's his turn, and he's going to turn his ire on you. What? No. I wish I was playing with Critical Role. That would be cool.
Come on, Rob. We're not as cool as Critical Role.
I love you guys, but if Matt Mercer came and said, "Hey, would you play a game with us?" I'd get up and leave right now. I probably wouldn't even say goodbye.
Just text us on the road.
All right, so he's going to make 2 scimitar attacks as he's kind of does a forehand and a backhand, and then he follows it up with a dagger. Assuming a 9 does not hit. What about a 15?
Who are you attacking, Rob?
Raid.
I'm assuming me.
Ah,
No and no.
Okay, but a 22 will.
Cute though.
So you take
Yeah.
5 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then he gives orders to the other 2 in the room, like, kill these assholes. All right, Hyman.
Well, save some time to kill yourself.
Hyman takes no time, pulls out his bagpipes and plays this little melody, in which only the creature can hear, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw for dissonant whispers.
Only the creature, huh?
And that's a 15 to save.
Did it work?
Hey, do you keep temporary hit points?
Yes.
yep.
Did he save, Rob?
Trying to. Oh. Let me try this again. Now I see what happened. Okay. I'm trying something different with roll 20 here. Okay. No, he did not.
So he'll take 10 points of damage, and he has to use his reaction and run as far away as he can.
Wait.
Okay. So he just runs
Taking
back
any
towards-
strikes in the process.
He just runs back to the wall. Well, he doesn't get the opportunity on attack on Corwin because he already used his reaction this round. So.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, Achilles.
All right. Achilles is going to move up. Try to flank the bandit captain there. and take a swipe at him with the long sword.
With advantage.
19.
That hits.
All right, that's 5 points of damage. Then with my bonus action, I'll make an offhand attack with my dagger. With advantage, that will be a 16.
Okay.
Does that hit?
A 16 misses.
Okay. So that's movement action, bonus action. I'm done.
All right. So as you take the long sword, you able to get it behind his scimitar, but he's able to parry your dagger as you slice through his armor a little bit. All right, Kellic.
All right, Kellic's going to take a step to his left. And he's also going to send Arthur up to the far side of the area here. And then Kellic is going to pull forth the Wand of Magic Missiles, and at level 3, he is going to cast Magic Missile. So that is...
Still attacking the bandit captain.
no, the Umber Hulk, I'm sorry, I should have specified. Targeting them, that's 3, and then there's level 3, so that's 5d4. That is 8.
8. All right.
Did you just get music going there?
I'm gonna try.
Nice.
I was messing with it last time, and it seemed very choppy with buffering. So I figured since I'm the one broadcasting, I might as well, go all in and see what
Give it a go. Why not?
Sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah, it was awesome.
All right, Corwin.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the bandit captain twice with my sharp and blunt end. And I am going to miss with the sharp end with a 15, I'm assuming he's going to miss. And I miss both, actually. That's going to be, I miss both. So that's
Okay.
my turn.
So he's got his dagger underhanded in one, blocking your blade, and then blocking again with his scimitar. All right. Now, just to confirm, if I understood the spell correctly, it only lasted that turn.
That's correct.
Okay, so he's jumping back into the fray as he then continues to look at Corwin there. So I need you to make a charisma save.
Okay. $16.
16 saves. You get the that confusing sensation again, and you're able to kind of shake your head, kind of rub or push it away from you as it looks into your eyes again.
Do I get the opportunity attack again?
Yes.
It's going to be an 18.
18 hits.
All right, and that will be. That's not a great roll. So let's see. That is 6, 9, 11 points.
11 points. All right. I don't think the bandits went that turn. Make some somehow got taken out of the turnover.
You only did the captain.
Do what?
You only did the captain.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, well they'll double go on their next one to make up for it.
Oh,
Yay.
All right. I'll just actually have them go after the Underhold. But that he had the dash to get back up there, so now these guys will move up on Achilles. As you get 2 scimitar attacks from each of them. And does a 15 hit?
No, my armor class is 17
All right.
with my 2 blades out.
nice.
All right. And then the next 2 swings. Ooh, that was a 19. That was almost a crit. You're going to get 1 hit. Now you're kind of blocking them from all 3 sides, but one does kind of sneak in past you, doing 6 slashing damage.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to parry it.
Okay. Does that just increase your armor class?
No, it reduces the damage.
Oh, okay.
So reduced by 6.
Ooh, so you successfully just spin that out of your way with your longsword. All right, Raid.
And so I still have somehow the flank with Achilles. I'm gonna go ahead and try to stab the bandit captain next to me.
Hey Rob, you also skipped Vijark.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he'll go after Raid.
Okay.
Let's see, 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Cool. Damage will be 6, 12, 15, 17 damage. Here's.
He is starting to look rough as you find a weak point in his armor, and your rapier goes pretty deep through the leather. All right, Vijark.
Okay.
All right, Rob, can you move him to my red icon locator on the map? I had that's where he was supposed to be.
Yep.
So he's going to maintain his position there. He's going
Yes, I'm
to use his bonus action to manifest a spiritual weapon up here in front of Achilles by the 2 bandits right here.
Okay. You have control of the token now.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so he does what now?
He manifests a spiritual weapon with his bonus action here, this square.
He likes the mace. So let's see. Pop up. Hey, look, there's a mace right there. Alright, what does the mace do?
Let's see. You can on the same round you can swing with that.
Yep. Yeah, you can attack. It's a bonus action to move it and attack on sequential turns, but but you can attack the same round you cast it.
Awesome. And I was going to manifest him here so he would be in range of both of the bandits.
Okay. You got control of that too, by the way.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I just realized that at red as soon as I said it. He is going to attack this bandit.
Okay.
Let's... And so that is, let's see. A hit it takes. So is it just with his attack speed?
It's his spell attack modifier for the attack roll.
Oh, good night.
It should
All right,
be.
his spell attack. So it's the D20 plus 5.
Yep. That's gonna miss.
Ah, yeah, it's gonna miss. Okay, and then for his action, he is gonna cast Bane.
On who?
So I'm trying to sort out right now is how many I can affect with a first or second level spell.
First is 3.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
like the
he's just
last.
gonna do it at first level, and he's gonna affect the Umber Hulk, the Bandit Captain, and the Captain to the left side of Achilles.
And it to the left and the cat. Wisdom. Normal. And what's the DC?
DC is 13 charisma, I believe. Yes, 13 charisma.
Did that wrong. Charisma. Normal. 13. And I'm gonna say Bane is red. They all fail.
Nice. All right, so just remember, team, that's negative a D4 to against their attack rolls
Alright, now Ray.
and saving throws.
Definitely not me.
Yeah, Raid went.
No.
You have Bajar go after me. It's the camp.
Oh. There we go. Okay, so he is. Hey, Raid, how did you disengage? Did you disengage or did you just move away from him?
I'm a swashbuckler now.
Oh. That only works if you don't have allies present within 5 feet.
No, if I attack somebody, I can.
Oh, okay,
I don't
that's right.
call it opportunity attack.
That's allows you sneak attack if nobody else is around. Okay. Gotcha, it's been a
No.
long time.
If I attack somebody, I don't provoke opportunity attack.
Right, no,
Like against that person.
I was saying you get sneak attack with swashbuckler if you're off by yourself and no one else, it doesn't have any allies or you don't have any allies around. With swashbuckler.
I was flanking him.
Right. Never mind. So he
Okay.
is going to attack Achilles.
Hey, Rob, cutting words on that first attack. I'm going to yell, is that a pickle or a sword?
It's a pickle.
And take 3 off that attack roll, please.
Plus D4.
Okay. So that's gonna miss. And then his second attack. And that was a natural 20. I never heard how that rules with Bane. Is it still a critical?
I think if
I
you
think
roll nat 20, it's a crit.
yeah, I think that's up to you.
Yeah, so that's going to be 7 points of slashing on the second attack. And then second one, it's going to be 20 to hit. Not natural.
Was that taken off the D4?
Yeah, it was a 20. He rolled a 22.
Ooh.
Okay. What's the damage?
5 slashing damage.
So total of 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Achilles, are you updating your icon as well?
I just did.
Okay, I was just waiting on a little to see. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
All right, Hyman.
Hyman's going to move just a little bit, noticing the cleric cast Bane already. He's going to switch his action. He's going to throw a fairy fire out there to hit the Umber Hulk, Bandit, and the Bandit Captain in that cube area. That would be a dex save of 15.
Okay. And which ones are they affecting?
The Umber Hulk, the Bandit, and the Bandit Captain next to him.
On what save?
A dex 15.
Dex 15. And then will it do damage?
No damage, just gives everybody a, that's the advantage, I believe.
What's the
I
spell
think
you're
it's
casting?
a.
Oh, that's so. I don't think you're going to be able to get all of them without affecting friendly members of the party. Because that's a 20-foot cube.
That's a lesson learned. Let's light them up.
All right.
They got good saves.
So that'll be at least Achilles, Bajark, and Corwin.
Achilles 17 on the deck save.
And does Bane affect saves?
I believe it does.
It does.
Ooh, so that's a... he still saves. So the Bandit and the Umber Hulk fail. But the Bandit
Berserk
doesn't
fails.
save.
So that should be advantage against those two creatures then.
Corwin, what was yours?
22.
Yeah, you succeeded. All right. Achilles.
All right, since the bandit next to him is lit up and makes a nice target, he's going to whack him with his long sword. And that'll be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right, that is 9 points of damage.
He gets schwacked pretty good.
But instead of using my bonus action for my offhand attack, I'm going to use it for my second wind.
Okay.
So I'm going to regain 10 points of damage. And I'm going to action surge and try to hit the bandit again with my longsword.
Okay. Advantage still in play.
And that will be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And another 8 points of damage.
Okay. And now the bandit. And they're both going to attack Achilles still, because he's right there. And 17 is your armor class?
Yes.
Okay, so that's one hit from the one that was baned. Does hit you with one of his attacks as he makes an upward slash with his scimitar. That is 10 slashing damage. Now the one on the other side of you misses on his first swing, but he hits on his second swing and does 10 slashing damage as well.
Okay, I'm going to try to parry one of those.
Okay.
So that was a total of 20 damage, right?
Correct.
And I'm parry 9 points of that. So it's
Okay.
11 damage I took.
All right. And Kellic.
Good night. He's just not that offensive, man. All right, Kelika's gonna get again. Gesture forward with the wand of magic missiles, and again another third level magic missiles
At which target?
at the Umber Hulk.
Okay. So roll for damage as your green missiles come spiraling out.
They spiral out and hit him up against his head and cause 20 points of damage.
Nice. That's a good hit. All right.
And that will be his action.
Corwin.
All right, I'm going to attack the Umber Hulk twice at advantage. That's going to be a 23 to hit on the sharp end, and that will be a 22 to hit on the blunt end.
Both hit.
Okay, and that's going to be, let's see what I can do here. That's going to be that, and then that's going to be that. That's 7, 17 plus 6, right? Yeah, 23 points.
He is starting to look a little hurt. All right, Bajark.
That was action.
Bajark, for his bonus action, is going to use the spiritual weapon and hit the bandit who is both fairy fired and Bane.
Okay. That's gonna miss.
Gosh, he is just bad rolls. All right, so and then his action, he will do a
that
healing
with
word. Oh, that's true. It's
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, roll it again.
Come on, better. Oh, it's worse. Man,
Swing and a miss. He's looking at
It's-
Bajark
with
going,
advantage is
swing,
awful.
bada, swing.
And so then he is going to use healing word and for his action and heal Achilles. For 6 points.
All right. All right. So, I had misread the Umber Hulk's ability the first 2 times. It's actually everybody within that starts their turn within 30 feet of him. So for the rest of
Oh, good night.
yeah. So we're just gonna do this all at once on his turn, and then on the next round, if you're still within 30 feet, you'll do it on your turn.
And this is another save.
This is a charisma saving throw. As you
Oh, I failed.
It's a
All right.
16 for Achilles.
16 saves. Kellic.
Oh, we're rolling this right now.
Yep. Yeah, that's everybody in
Charisma,
the
you
party.
said?
Yep, charisma. Hyman, you saved. Kellic, you
I
saved.
got a 19.
You saved. Raid. Bajark saved. What did you roll, Corwin?
A 2.
A 2. You failed. So I need you to roll a d8.
D8. Okay.
Yep.
2. 10.
10? What?
2.
2.
2.
All right. So you go that way. Oh, no. You don't. Okay, so you just stand there. You are now confused. And let's just make sure I starts its turn. Magically force it to make a failed creature. You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn. And that's it. So you just can't take any reactions until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
And it is going to move a little bit closer, and it is going to attack you 3 times. Alright, so a 12's going to miss, an 11's going to miss, and so is a 9. So it misses completely.
Okay.
Threatening.
Yeah, it's definitely doing good. Alright, Raid.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of my flank opportunity. Move towards the captain. Whoops. Towards the captain. Come on, mouse. Stop being an asshole. Okay, well. Okay, my mouse hates me right now. Anyways, I'm gonna stab with my rapier. There you go. Got it.
Alright. You have
Let's see.
advantage.
Ooh, crit. Dope. Let's see. So that just makes me reroll my dice, right?
Yeah, so you double your dice. So you roll your dice rapier and your sneak attack, or your rapier dice and your sneak attack dice again.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
all your dice damage
before
is
the crit,
doubled, but not the modifiers.
not the modifiers. Got it. All right. So before the doubles, let's see, that's gonna be 12, 14, 18, 22, and then 28, 30, 34. 34 damage.
Where do you poke him?
I'm gonna aim for the jugular.
With surgical precision, you pull out your rapier,
Alright.
Nice.
and blood just starts spurting out of him as he drops his weapons, grabs his throat, and just collapses into a pool of his own
Look,
blood.
guys, if we can not be in the sewer, I'd be really happy with that.
Do what?
Right? So,
Oh.
so look, guys, if we can not be in the sewer, I'd be really happy about that. As he seems more annoyed by the fact that we're like even in here.
Alright. Hyman.
Hold on, I'm gonna also move.
Okay.
That'd be it.
Rob, is confusion a state like paralyzed, or what is confusion?
I don't think it does. It doesn't say it does any conditions. A failed saving throw, the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. Yeah, that's all it says. It depends.
Okay, and
what happens? It depends on what you roll on your dice. So,
and noticing, as you said, 2 of the bandits were wearing goggles. What about the bandit captain? Was he wearing goggles at the end?
he had him on his head, but you did know. You might roll a perception check. See if you would have noticed.
12.
All right, so as you kind of felt that feeling before, Raid stabbed him in the neck, even though he was not wearing the goggles, you did notice as anytime the Umber Hulk moved, he made a pointed effort to not look towards the Umber Hulk.
Okay. seeing what this thing can do, and the success we had the first time, I'm going to play that magical tune again that only the creature is going to hear for dissonant whispers, and that'll be Wisdom save on 15.
He fails again.
And that'll be 8 points of damage, and send him on his way. And I'm going to yell, Corwin, try those goggles.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Upper-
Is that an action or a bonus action, Rob? Put those on.
I'd say it's interacting with an object,
Okay.
so it won't mess with your turn at all.
And I think what I'll do is
Okay.
I'll bonus action, Rob. I'm going to give Corwin some bardic inspiration. So he's got
Okay.
10 minutes of extra love.
Oh. That's what she said.
Thank you.
And I believe Corwin and Bajark will get an attack of opportunity.
I won't because I lost my reactions.
Yeah. He
Oh.
reaction. Bajark. Yeah, he wasn't close enough to Bajark. All right. So Achilles.
All right, Achilles is going to try to finish this guy off. Swinging my longsword. That will be a 17.
17 hits.
That is 4 damage.
Okay.
And bonus action with offhand with my dagger will be 16.
That also hits.
That is 6 damage with the dagger.
He is starting to look hurt.
And let's see. I'm going to decide whether or not I want to try to move. Yeah, I will try to move over here, so I will take the attack of opportunity.
From just him. Okay. But he's still baned. That's a 16, so that's going to miss.
All right.
All right. So this one is just going to take the closer one and attack Bajark twice. And what's Bajark's armor class?
17.
17. He hits. That's 5 points of slashing damage towards Bajark. Kellic, you've got 2 coming at you. Or not Kellic, I'm sorry, Achilles. Both are going to hit. They were dirty 20 and a 23 as he is getting past your defenses, slicing into your armor.
I'm going to use my last superiority die to parry.
All right, so that's 12 total damage.
And I'll reduce it by 5.
Okay. And on that
So
note,
7 damage.
Yep. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. But I
Gotcha.
don't have the pause button on the stream like he did. I'm going to have to figure that one out.
I like the idea that if Rob leaves, then obviously the stream needs to go down. It's like, fuck you guys.
Does it allow it? Oh, I think that does. Okay. Did the music die away?
It did. It failed out at some point.
Oh. Oh, it's on a 10-minute loop.
It's like I don't know which combat RPG they're running through, but a 10-minute loop does not suffice in Dungeons and Dragons.
I've got it clicked for it to just read. It's a 10-minute recording. I just didn't have it set to continue playing after it.
It's definitely more dramatic, man.
Is it staying continuous with you guys?
Yeah.
It keeps starting and stopping on mine.
It does a little bit. Like it starts and stops here a little bit.
But, all right, I think we're all back. So, Kellic.
All right, Kellic steps to the right a little bit to get a better line of sight on the Umber Hulk and casts Firebolt.
Okay. We'll roll to hit. I believe that's a natural 20.
5 damage.
Oh, that's a 19. Okay. So 5 points of damage. As it blasts into his back. Alright.
And he will send Arthur right over top of it.
Okay. Corwin.
All right, I'm going to move here. And I'm going to put the goggles on, and I'm going to attack the Umber Hulk twice.
Okay.
Is he still fairy fired?
He is. So it's just a straight roll once you put on the goggles.
Oh, okay. That's only going to be a 14.
14 misses.
Okay. And then the blunt end is a nat 1, so that misses too.
Yep. Alright. And then, hold on. I have to go play Dad again for a second.
Gotcha.
But I think I figured out how to mute the stream at least for all 2 of our viewers, which I think is us.
Can't appreciate that, the idea that Rob is off screen. Fuck, this stream goes down.
I do find it a bit comical that that our most kind of chaotic episode so far has been on a weekend where it's a long weekend and nobody has anything to do tomorrow. But on like a school or normal work night, it's like, hey, this is the schedule. We keep the schedule. Like everything is kind of left, right, and center, all where it needs to be at. Right now, it's like things are on fire. People are like off screen falling out. It's like, yeah, it's a long weekend.
We have our priorities.
Daggone people's lives getting in the way of things. Don't we know we have fantasy realms to construct in our heads?
I hope we don't have another battle today. I'm about out of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
This feels like a boss fight.
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, in like game time, if we have another one after this, I think we're in bad shape. But I'm definitely gonna have to peel out at around 10 Eastern here. Running out of juice.
Come on, get to sleep in tomorrow.
Yeah, not so much. Also, since we've got some time here, I'm going to shamelessly plug one of my other hobbies. So once we actually get established up here in Indiana and moved into a house, I'm going to start back into doing my dice vault building and everything like that. So if anybody is interested in some of these, I do these rare earth magnets to pull them together. I felt line them. And this is just a poplar stain, but I can also order exotic woods. I've done some builds in walnut, paddock, purple heart, zebra wood, some different things like that. So
Very cool. Make one that says unwilling guards on it.
All right.
actually,
So,
Rob and I are working on that because I think Rob is planning on working on doing like a little design logo for us.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to find somebody else to do it because I am not artistic in any way. All right, so Bajark just went, right?
He's
No,
about to go.
I hadn't gone yet.
Bajark's turn.
So Bajark is going to wail away at that the damaged bandit in front of him.
All right.
He's going to swing with his mace
With advantage.
With advantage.
with advantage. Very good, thank you. Oh, that's not what's. I don't know why his attack actions aren't displaying on here.
Sometimes it takes a second. 12 hits.
Okay, let me see if he crits. I'm going to roll it again. No, okay, 12 with whichever one of those, Rob, it's.
With roll 20
I would've-
doing the advantage way it does, I'll take the second roll.
Okay.
So, which Bajark's able to take his mace and just smash it right into this dude's face.
Yeah,
he
and
drops.
in true Bajark fashion, he just jellies this dude's head as hard as he can.
It's a
Bajark
spiritual weapon.
smash.
Yep.
Yeah, and the spiritual weapon for his bonus action is going to go ahead and attack the other bandit.
Okay.
Is that guy advantaged as well?
Ooh, I believe that
No.
is a natural 20.
Nice. So that is 3d8 plus 3, so... I'm sorry, 1d8 plus 3.
I was like, whoa. So 2d8.
I'm going to roll from Kellick's control since I have the dice access.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 16 points of damage.
Nice.
That is an awesome hit for a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that is so. At 2d8, so 13 points there, and then 3 points for that. So yeah, not
That guy
bad.
went from looking like he hadn't been touched yet to looking like he's gone 2 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he walloped him pretty good, right in the head too. It mimicked the backhand of the jelly stroke that he just gave to the other
almost at the
bandit
same time
captain.
too.
And that will be his action.
All right, so the Umber Hulk
Round.
is going to turn around, seeing Corwin there, and he is going to 2 claw attacks. Oops. And then
Nice.
1 bite attack. So there's a 16 hit.
No.
Alright, and the 13 misses, but the 20 will hit for 10 slashing damage.
Okay, I take half that. I have resistance to. I take 5.
Okay. And now Raid.
Okay, move in on the bandit. Cunning action, aim. Let's get advantage on the attack. And try to stab him right here. Wow. All right. I got another 20. I like how I have 2 crits back to back, and the only crits I've ever had. Okay, so
2d8.
wow, a lot of really big high stuff.
4d6.
So that was only 14, 16, 22, 5, 29 damage.
You going for the jugular again?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So you're starting to become very precise with that rapier as you get him right through the throat. Coming from the side of him, you actually get both jugulars as you stab through his neck and then rip it out.
Alright.
Just for
And I'm
flavor.
gonna kick him into the water.
Alright.
And
bonus action.
then I'm gonna go ahead and move out. And that'll be it.
Alright, Hyman.
I look over at the creature and yell at him, "Hey, you're nothing but a worthless pile of ore," and cast vicious mockery at him. And that'll be a Wisdom 15.
Alright, go ahead and roll for damage.
Be 3 points of damage and disadvantage on its next attack roll.
and he failed. And he is starting to look very rough. Alright, Achilles. Everybody around you is
All right.
bleeding out.
Achilles is gonna close on the Umber Hulk. Do I need to make any kind of saving throws?
You did not start your turn. Are you trying to avert your gaze?
Would I know to do that?
When a creature...
I probably wouldn't have known to try that.
I don't know. I mean, you did have to make a resistance check against it. Would you have felt that?
I'd say I'd leave it up to you, because you would have noticed the effects a couple of times. If I had done it correctly, you might have been able... Just make an intelligence check. How about that? We'll do it that way. See if you were able to discern how it was.
14.
Yeah, so you were able to discern that whenever the creature... You were able to see the creature's eyes, you had that feeling start to come over you.
Okay, so yeah, I'll avert my gaze. So if I try to hit him with my longsword, is it disadvantage?
If you would...
Great roll, because it's fairy fire.
Yeah, it'd be a straight roll.
Ah, yeah, good call.
And with it being a large creature, I'd say you try to attack its foot and still not look at its eyes.
So that was a 12
That's gonna miss.
for the longsword, and for the dagger, bonus action, offhand attack will be a 21.
21 will hit.
And the dagger will be 7 points of damage, max damage with the dagger.
How do you want to do it?
Woohoo! Killed him with a dagger. That's sweet.
All right, so I'm shielding my eyes with my offhand arm, and I swing with my longsword and miss. But the creature moves and exposes a vulnerable part, and I just jab it with the dagger in between a couple of scales there, and cram it all the way into the hilt.
All right, and down it goes, splashing into the water.
At this time, Hyman would cast minor illusion and make the sound of an audience cheering for Achilles.
And Achilles would appreciate that and take a bow just out of reaction.
All right.
And then say, "Are you not entertained?"
All right, so what do you guys do?
Let's search the bodies.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
That would be a 17
17. All right, so
on the bandit captain.
so on his body, you find 91 pieces of silver.
Nice.
And he's just wearing, studded leather armor. Looks in okay condition. And saying he's got a scimitar and a couple of daggers. And they look decent weapons, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
And he's got the goggles on him. We don't know that.
He's got a pair of those goggles. The two bandits also had a pair of goggles, and between the two of them, you find 56 pieces of silver.
So we're at 140, 56, 147 in the two of them. Over. Are we going to put that in the party fund, or?
If that's what you guys want to do.
And you guys, like I said, and they're wearing the goggles as well, and they're wearing just regular leather armor.
And is there anything on the Umber Hulks? Nothing on him, right?
Nothing on him.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the party fund then.
And what about over here? Is there anything of interest over here by this picnic table? Or is it?
Yeah, you actually find a small chest.
Okay. Do we have anybody that can pick for traps or
Ray
Can it-
disappeared.
mage hand or?
I was just going to suggest, can I use Mage Hand to try to open it?
Sure.
And I'll stay back while he does that.
So the mage hand kind of flies over and tries to open the latch on there, but it appears to be locked.
Okay, we need our swashbuckler. Anybody else have lock picking ability?
The locked door needs to be opened.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got a chest.
Oh, I'm interested in that. Sleight of hand, right?
Or thieves' tools.
Tools.
Yeah. So the way that the thieves' tools roll works. Did you take expertise? What did you take? Do you have expertise in thieves' tools?
No.
Okay, so it's just your
yeah, no.
proficiency bonus and your dex modifier added to the
Okay.
roll. I mean, it's essentially your sleight of hand or any of your other proficient dex skills, unless you took expertise in them.
Is there like a plus? Is there actually have tools? Whatever. Okay. Let's see. Bonus. Okay, which that is 14, 16? No, 17. 22. Sorry.
22? Alright, so
Yep.
yeah, easily get your thieves' tools in there, pop it open. You open the chest, and inside are a couple bags of coins, from mostly silver and copper pieces, but it totals out to 5 gold. You find 2 diamonds worth 100 gold pieces, and 8 other gems of various kind, each worth 50 gold.
I take a diamond, and I'll let the rest of the party have the rest.
And then there's also a note that says in there for that payment to the dead guy's name. That doesn't matter now.
I'm sorry, Rob. That you said 5 gold piece, 2 diamonds worth. What?
100?
No. There's 1 diamond.
There were 2.
Nope.
There was 1 diamond worth 200. Oh yeah, that's right. You took one.
So what was? Which one were they? All were there alternate values or were there?
Two were, well, 1 that you pick up is worth 100 gold pieces, and then there were 8 worth 50. 8 just various gems.
Basically 500. They're worth 500 total.
Yeah, every time you guys open a chest, you guys get magical items. I get a diamond.
Okay, so how many? Wait a minute. So we've got. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 of us here, basically. I mean, other than Raid. So let's just take 100 gold each from that. I mean, we'll have to sell them, obviously, but.
Well, depending on which gems or what, I may keep one of them.
Okay.
Components
Well,
matter to me.
Okay.
I'll take a couple of the cheapies if that's all right.
Sure.
You guys check anything else out in the room?
Yeah, I mean, we're just. But what about that hole? What's going on with the hole?
Make a survival check, either Corwin or Hyman, if Hyman would like to check it out.
I would love to.
Go ahead and roll it at advantage. I'll just assist you.
It would be a 16.
16. All right, so it's about you look into the hole. It's kind of at a very steep incline. Goes down about 8 feet before it seems to level out, and you lose sight of which direction. It kind of is going towards the northwest, or I'm sorry, the northeast. And you kind of see markings that kind of seem to match the claws and the mandibles of that creature that you guys dispatched. And you see footprints that resemble orcs having come up. Not too, about a handful of them. And it's about that point that you guys see or hear some screaming. Kind of from above you, you notice, towards the back of the room, there's a ladder going up to a grate that is open, with light coming in from the surface.
Didn't Bajark think that there was going to be some tunneling into the city?
I do believe Bajark had suspected that.
Yeah.
Can you send your little birdie up to look at this?
Yeah, absolutely. Arthur is a bat, good bard. So
This is
Looks like a
something
bird to
that
me.
I can do.
it does probably down here. It looks like a bird. So Arthur will fly on up.
Where is the ladder, Rob?
It's I didn't have one to put on there, but it's at the very
Okay.
top of that room.
Okay.
All right, Kellic, you should be able to see if you're perceiving through Arthur's views. Are you able to see it on your screen, Kellic?
Black screen.
Oh, because you... Okay, hold up. I know why.
I can see it on the stream, though.
Oh, yeah, there's that. There you go.
All right. So as soon as I perceive this through Arthur, I snap my fingers, dismiss him, and revert back to my normal vision. And I look around to the rest of the group, and I said, "Oh no, it has happened above us. While we've been down here, they have struck the city, and everything is in disarray and is in a great state of chaos and destruction."
Oh.
We've been gone for like
Greg was
like
up
10
there.
True.
Should have listened to Bajark and took the boat.
Yeah, we're never gonna hear the end of it from him now.
Okay. Are we going to go down the hole? Are we going to stop here for tonight? What are we going to do?
I don't think anybody has work tomorrow.
KS, what?
I said I know you guys work tomorrow.
That's not true.
Yeah, I work at
be working tonight?
No, I work tomorrow at noon.
No. I don't think the next part will take too much longer, so it's up to you guys.
How about you, Achilles?
I'm in.
You want to go down the hole? I mean, that's the obvious place
Up
to
the
go.
hole?
Yeah, having sent Arthur around these other tunnels, is that the most obvious and apparent way, Rob?
Yeah, it's just more of the sewers.
Does this little area that I'm standing next to lead anywhere? Or is it just like stairs?
It's just stairs.
I'm poke around for no reason. See if I find anything.
No. Yeah, you guys found everything down there.
Rob, you said how far down does it drop?
It's just a steep incline before it
Okay.
levels out about 8 feet down.
All right, I'm going to go down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna snap Arthur back into existence and send him down ahead of Corwin.
Okay, so make a perception check.
For Corwin, or for not for Corwin, for Arthur.
Yeah.
Rob, before he does that, I want to yell at Corwin and ask him if he smells that scent he was chasing in this room.
I rolled a nat 20.
It was the bandit captain.
Okay. That was payment. That's the jewels dims were probably payment, but that's interesting because I wonder if we could track who paid him with the jewels we have. I mean, it's not going to matter because everybody's going to be dead up there anyway. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, Arthur's perception was 14.
All right, so same thing as the previous check. You only see tracks for about 10 to 12 creatures coming up, and he doesn't see or hear anything else down the tunnel. It just seems to just go for a long way.
So my concern with this is, of course, that we head down this tunnel and we run into obviously, a force of orcs that's been raiding into the city here. I'm not really certain what the best alternative is to it, though, so I'm open to whatever you all think is the best thing to do.
Well, it looks like they're using the straightforward approach and just like we have already come straight into the city. So I think going that way might be better off than the alternative.
I'm game.
All right, we're going to go down that tunnel.
Down the rabbit hole.
You're gonna go down. You're gonna go down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Majark says something like rugged and like rah rah rah. Well, let's go see if hell wants us. And then stomps the Umber Hulk's skull in.
All right, so just a quick reminder of previous conversations. Outside the city, as long as nothing happens inside the city, they're confident they can hold. The tracks, it wasn't like a whole orc army that came through the tunnel. I said
Okay.
10 to 12 came through. And you want to go towards where the rest of the horde is.
So Rob, what Arthur saw, was that not like the bunch? Because I could only see it on the stream. So is that not like the city burning, or was that just like a band up top?
Okay, so no, that was he flew high enough up to see basically the market square between the Green Cow, the City Hall, and Dark Horse store, and the Temple. That was where all the action was. And he saw the fighting between some of the guardsmen and more guards coming from other directions.
Okay, so maybe we need to go up.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as bad as what was the initial
Yeah, I guess
initial
I
view.
I thought you saw more of it. I guess it didn't work as cleanly as I thought it did.
Yeah, no, it was a little.
All right, y'all down with going up?
Yeah, and I definitely think if there's any way, Rob, is there any way that would be apparent to like block this temporarily by sliding over anything that's in the area here?
I mean,
Can we dump the Umber Hulk's body in the hole?
I was gonna say the
Ooh.
bodies might help. Yeah,
All right, let's do that.
It's about the approximate size of the Umber Hulk. That's the size of the tunnels. The entrance was a little wider.
We'll throw the bodies in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Then go up the ladder.
All right. You got the tables. Sure, why not?
Yeah, throw it all in there.
Oh. And then we're going to go up.
Yeah. Sorry that description didn't go through as well as I thought it did.
No worries. I figured that was what had to have occurred since you were like, wait a second.
It's like this doesn't make sense.
You want to run headlong into the orc camp now.
Because that was going to end the session, because I wasn't ready for that. I was going to go with it if that's what you wanted to do. I just wanted to make sure.
I like the concept of finding orc tracks as if they don't like wear boots.
Okay.
I feel like some of them don't wear boots. I think they got some serious toe funk going on.
All
Do
right,
they? Do they walk
so,
around barefoot? Is that what orcs do?
I guess.
Oh,
we
gosh.
can roll initiative.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't see anything.
You gonna add us to the turn order, Rob?
Yep, doing that right now. There you go.
All right.
One combat, Achilles rolled good initiative. He didn't do anything.
I'm not on there.
You're not even on the map, are you?
No, I'm not. I don't even see. I see all blackness.
Just kind of give you guys. So you see a couple orcs already dead. You see two trying to break into the city hall. And you see a couple of market tents on fire. You see there's a fire that's already started on the Green Cow. And you see this guy. You see a large orc standing in the middle, kind of directing, giving orders, and he's wearing black leather armor, and he's got a flaming sword on his chest.
Oh.
Not good.
Do we recognize this guy, or is this just happen to be an orc with a flaming sword?
Oh, for those of you that saw, I think Kellic saw him in the Goblin Lair. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, you recognize him.
Which one's that one?
War chief, probably.
Oh,
That's me.
I don't know why that moved
Got
in,
it.
but okay. Alright. Don't know why.
Is that where we came out of the sewer?
Yep. Alright, so Bajark's up first.
He's probably not under fairy fire anymore, is he?
No.
Nah.
I'll take that off of him.
All right, Bajarka's gonna see what's going on all these variety of targets, and he's going to cast Bane on these 3 orcs.
Okay. So the war chief and the 2
DC.
on the door.
No, not the war chief. I don't think he would succeed.
What was the third one?
The ones to the one to the south of us, and the 2 to the north by the cathedral style building. These 2, and this one.
Okay. Wisdom.
DC 13 charisma.
Oh. Charisma. You said Bane?
Bane, and then he'll use his bonus action to manifest his spiritual weapon by this one down here.
Alright, they all fail.
Nice.
And then you pull the spiritual weapon from the other one. How long does spiritual weapon last?
That is a great question. Hang on. One minute, yeah, so it would have
Yeah, I would have
gone
figured
away.
already. Okay, so yeah, they, but you've got the spiritual weapon on there now.
And then Bajark will move here. And that will be his turn.
You get to make an attack with it when you cast it.
Yep.
Do you do in the
Yeah.
same round?
Yep.
All right, he will attack with it then.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about it. It's a bonus action to cast, and you get to attack it on the casting round. So much clicking.
I don't think that hits 12.
There we go. 12 on the orc.
Yes.
Alright, what's going on with my roll 20 there? I believe 12 does hit. No, 12 misses.
All right, that is his turn.
Okay. Now it's the orc's turn. You see a couple of them come running towards Achilles. That one just kind of moves up on Bajark. And those will do 2 great axe attacks. Not 2 each. But To Achilles, that's a swing and a miss, and to Bajark, swing and a miss. And then this guy up here comes running down. Those two continue banging on the door. This guy attacks that guard. And I believe that murders him. Nope, that misses. All right. That is their turn, so raid.
I like how well the town is like, you know, doing the thing that they said they could do. I'm gonna go ahead and charge the ward chief. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna take his back. Cutting action, aim. So I have advantage. That'll be 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Dope. 13. 15 damage.
How much?
Plug my rapier. 15.
15.
Hold on.
He kind of snarls at you.
Yeah.
All right, Hyman.
And that'll be it.
So, a little different tactic. Rob, what's this building here?
It's just a building. I mean, it could be a you know, one of the larger houses for some of the richer merchants.
Okay, the bard's going to look over at the orc war chief and speak in Orcish to him and say, "Our most powerful member is invisible and hiding by this building that we just discussed. And I suggest that you sit there until he arrives so that you can kill him. And I'm going to motion to raid, not to attack him. So this would be."
Okay.
And that would be a wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. And if he fails, doesn't give any conditions. It just you're just telling him to sit there.
Yep, until the invisible man shows up.
Wow. He how long does it last?
8 hours.
Oh, up to 8 hours. Wow. I guess he fails. All right.
That'll end my action.
Nice work.
Alec.
Oh, it's me. All right. Let's see. Kellic, seeing what's going on and the odds being against them, moves over closer
Wait, odds.
to Corwin. Reaches into his component pouch, pulls out a pinch of iron filings, rubs them between his hand, makes some arcane gestures, and then casts enlargement towards Corwin.
Hole. So he becomes a large Corwin.
Yes, he's a giant tiger man who will
Giant
also.
tiger.
It's giant tiger. And so he gains advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws until the spell ends or the concentration is broken. It also his weapon grows to match his enlargement, and he gains an additional 1d4 damage to his weapons.
I'm just gonna why attempt to. I don't know why Roll20 is being really dumb right now.
Do I have more reach?
It doesn't specify that you get more reach. I don't know, but it might be inherent with large creatures. But you already have a 10-foot reach with your glaive.
I
so-
know, yeah. True.
Oh, this is annoying. Alright, well that's the best I can do, so you're just a really tall, skinny Corwin.
That's fine.
But you take up the 4 squares. Alright. Corwin.
All right. I am going to attack this one right here by Achilles. I will attack twice with my glaive.
Good night, baby.
Crit on the sharp end, and then on the blunt end, it was a 14.
Who did you attack?
This one right here.
Okay. See you tomorrow, baby. What did you move? Did you? Oh, you can reach him from right there.
I can reach him from where I'm at, yeah.
Okay. So how much damage?
Oh, I'm about to tell you. Hold on. Let's see. I got that and that and that, and then I get an extra D4, so that's 2D4. Okay, it's gonna be some good damage. I think he's dead. So 16, 18, 20,
Yeah, he's
24, 31 points.
He is definitely dead. All right. That was your first attack, so you can probably reach that guy.
No, I took two. I did.
Oh,
I see what you're saying, but
would you
let's
have
see, the
done
bonus
15
act.
damage on the first attack?
Yeah, I critted him on the first one.
Okay.
So can I switch the?
Yeah, switch the
blunt
second
end
attack
back?
to the other one.
Okay, all right, that's cool. So that will be blunt end is going to be. I get this and this and this. That's going to be 1, 5, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 points.
All right, so you bring your glaive around, slice the head off of the first one, and as you twirl it around, turning behind you, you smack the second one across the head with the blood end, and you just hear his skull crack.
Oh.
And he drops.
Oh, nice. All
All
right.
right, Achilles.
Double. Triple double.
All right, so Achilles is about to swing back at the one that swings at him, and as he raises his sword up, his head goes flying. So he redirects and moves up here next to this one banging on the door and swings his long sword.
Okay.
And 12 on the long sword. I think we established that was a miss, right?
A 12 missed, yes.
And bonus action with the dagger. Wow, good with the dagger. 24 with the dagger.
24 hits.
And 4 points of damage with the dagger.
You hear him kind of snarl as he then turns with a javelin in his hand. Or, I'm sorry, an axe. Alright, and now this one, she did not want to come out, but she recognizes what happened, and she 5, 10, 15 runs up to the chief, and you hear her snarl something in Orcish as she just closed hand fist just punches him right in the face to try to snap him out.
The other person knows that they're under that spell.
Do what?
That orc knows that the chief is under a spell?
That one does.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Probably a practitioner.
Imagine they have to be. Otherwise, they're just the war chief's is doing weird shit.
Okay, so you see him kind of shake his head and kind of snarl at her for a second, you know, like he's getting ready to just hit her for hitting him, but he doesn't do anything. And God, what a waste of a turn. But that's it. All right, now some guards
Funny because
come
Raid
running in.
has a grudge against Hyman, and he was going to attack him anyways.
Do what?
It's funny because Raid has a grudge against Hyman, so he was going to actually attack him anyways, but you burned a turn, so that's okay.
He comes running in.
Like, when he was going to move, I was going to take attack of opportunity and break him out of it.
And that's a whole bunch of attacks at the as they start stabbing spears and some throwing spears. 13, that's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. Miss. So that one gets 6 points. So he gets hit. And this one gets hit. As the guards start holding their own. And now the war chief, he turns to you, Raid. And you get a great axe right to the face.
To not be my face?
Try.
It's kind of my selling point.
But a 14 misses.
Yeah, not my face.
And you hear him give kind of a war cry, and so every orc within earshot, which is everyone on the map, gets attack with advantage on their next hit.
Ooh.
All right. However, before Bajart goes, you see a balcony door open. Some of you would notice a balcony door open at the city hall. And you see Regina come out, quickly kind of survey the area, looking down at the two orcs that are still at the door. The first thing she does is sends a small bead of fire flying right at the two of them, and it explodes into a fireball. Achilles, Corwin, and the guard that's standing there, you guys are kind of surprised as you get engulfed in flames that don't seem to affect you.
She's an evocation wizard. Great.
And these guys, well, it doesn't matter if they save or not. These guys are toast. Because they're dead. And she says something. She keeps muttering under her breath, but you also, about that time, see a line of more guardsmen come into the square and start making their way towards the orc chief. And now there's only one alive with this guy down here. He's going to attack that guard.
This is 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Raid.
Alright, so that guy is toast. And oh yeah, that one will no, that's the one that missed. The second one hits Bajark for 15 slashing damage. And that guy comes running. He dashes towards you, but he has the ability to do that, so he attacks you, Raid. And 18 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, no, hold up. I used
Yeah.
the wrong one on that one. Okay, well, still hits, but only 10 slashing damage instead of 18.
Fun.
Alright, Raid.
Skip Bajark.
Oh, I'm sorry,
But yeah.
Bajark.
You want him to go, or do you want
Yeah, just
Ray to
go.
go first?
Yeah, go ahead and go.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna beat up on this orc that's over here. So he'll make a attack and also an attack with a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's a little laggy.
Yeah.
17 to hit with a spiritual weapon. 8 bludgeoning.
Why did it give 2 damage rolls? Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
So yeah, so he hit with the spiritual weapon. 17 to hit, I'm assuming. I will hit,
Yeah,
and
go
8 bludgeoning, and now he'll go ahead and hit for his regular attack, since it does not appear to be displayed.
Get rid of the fire for now. I think you guys know what's going on there. Okay. And the mace will miss.
All right.
Alright, Raid.
Particularly happy with my situation. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Gonna disengage. Do something unexpected and help this guard. Because meat shields.
Excessively unexpected.
Yes. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack the orc. I'll not have advantage, unfortunately, but I'll still get my snake damage. Oof, 11.
11 misses.
Well, trying to be a hero. All right, that'll be it.
Alright. Ivan.
pull out the bagpipes and let them rip. And we are casting Bane at the War Chief, the Luthic guy, and the Orc right next to him. Those three in the middle. And that's a Charisma saving 15.
The War Chief and the Orc failed, but the Claw of Luthic did not. Alright.
And that'll be my action.
Kellic.
All right, Kellic steps 10 feet to the south, lines up on the War Chief and this female orc, and casts Agonizer's Scorcher from a red dragon scale that's been stuck to his palm.
Ooh. Alright. Is that a dex save or a spell attack?
That is a dex save.
Okay, roll for damage.
Yeah, dex 14. Crappy rolls. That is a 3d8 roll that I got a 9 out of.
Wow.
Alright, they both failed. So, hold on. She takes 9. He only takes... He's going to get a little bit of that back. Because he... So, you see him kind of grumble, growl as he takes some damage. But then you notice, almost immediately after she cries out in pain, she doubles over again, almost as if she got hit a second time.
Interesting.
All right, Corwin.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action attempt to do a blood curse of binding on her. That's going to be a strength save, DC 12.
Hey, Corin's square now.
Yeah, things finally caught up to where I could catch it. All right. She needs to do a wisdom save.
Strength.
Strength save. She passes. 21.
Pass. Okay. All right, and so then I'm going to attack her with my glaive. That'll be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and that will be that and that and that. That's 12. That's a good roll. 14. That's going to be 14, 20 points of damage.
All right. Head, belly, neck.
We'll go with the head.
Head comes up clean off with that swipe. And you see him, you see the war chief kind of shake his head as soon as the head leaves the body. Yeah, as if he was kind of dazed for half a second. Achilles.
All right, I'm going to move up to the war chief. Take a slash with guard's tooth. And that'll be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That'll be 11 points of damage. And with my bonus action offhand with the dagger, that will be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That is another 4 points with the dagger. And that's my turn.
he did. This guard comes here. That one also comes in, and I'll delete him. These 4 charge forward and hurl spears at the war chief. 1, 2, 3, 4. And none of them hit. They all miss. As Achilles, you feel spears just kind of come, one even kind of swings through your hair a little bit. Alright, now the war chief, he makes a cry out in Orcish again. And Rage, you're going to get an attack of opportunity as this one tries to charge forward towards the war chief.
Oh, okay. I thought it was attacking me. I was confused.
Nope. And Kellic and Bajark
One
and the
to
2
hit.
guards are also going to get an attack of opportunity as he tries to go away.
Do I get sneak damage on that?
No. Same round.
Okay. Let's see. 21 to hit, and that will be 11 damage.
So the rapier goes right between a rib and his back, straight into his heart as he just drops right as he goes past you.
I was gonna say, I feel like he didn't make it that far.
Yeah. Alright. Kellic and Bajark.
Bajark swings and gets a 16 to hit with his mace.
That's going to hit.
All right, that is 7 damage.
Okay, that one's head gets turned to jelly. And this one gets closer to the war chief as he grabs something on his belt and kind of pulls it away from his body, and a small little gate appears and starts sucking him inside of it as he tries to bamf out. Achilles, you can try to stab him.
All right. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Is that with the dagger or the long sword?
Whichever one you want.
We'll do it with the long sword. That is 9 points of damage.
Dice on the floor don't count.
Yeah, I rolled a different one.
All right, that doesn't do enough to take him out, and then it closes, and as you pull the sword out, and he disappears. As he.
Oh, my land for a counterspell.
And you guys are out of combat.
So the orc and the orc chief bamfed out?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a little disturbing that they've got like a little gate thing they can just pop in and out with.
We can handle an invasion, they said.
Yeah. I think it is time to get on the boat now.
I don't think that they got through the walls, though, guys. I think that this is what we saw from below. I think these are the tracks that came up from the Umber Hulk tunnel, and this is just like a strike force.
Hey, Rob, I'm going to search for the Orc Claw of Luthic while they're talking.
Of course you do. Does Jandar search, or is Hyman searching?
This would be Hyman.
All right. So you find, when you search her body, you find a component pouch, and seemed to all that she had, with the exception of on her left hand, she had on her index finger, she had a platinum ring.
I'll take them and gradually head to Kellic when he's free later.
Rob, is the mayor still up on the balcony?
She turned down and you can hear some things being moved on the other side of the door to the city hall. A couple minutes go by and then she comes out with a couple more guardsmen. And she
All right.
just kind of stands there, kind of surveying what's going on.
Yeah, as that's going on, Kellic just does like a slashing symbol, dismisses his enlargement spell, and Corwin shrinks back down to size. Bajarg promptly walks around administering like close last rites and stomping heads in.
Between orc bodies, is there anything of interest? Else of interest, Rob?
Nah, just some javelins and great
Okay.
axes.
Okay.
A few of the great axes, seem to have been wrapped in the same green binding that is on most of the Green Guard's weapons that you've seen.
Ah.
Okay, so Regina is down there.
Yep. Yeah, she's down here now.
We're gonna make a report to her about what we found underneath down at found that tunnel that covered up with the bodies, but it appears that there's definitely we found the person that was paid to sabotage the break into the armory and sabotage the two pieces of equipment. And we got the gems, that they were paid with, and they've all been dispatched. And we covered up the hole under there, but we don't know how secure it is. They've been obviously coming in that way.
Okay, and she tells you, she says, well, it seems to have not been a moment too soon. The horde had started arraying themselves outside the city while you guys were, I guess, in the sewers. They were starting to move towards the city. About that time, you see a guardsman come running up from the direction of one of the gates. He stops and he's kind of huffing and out of breath. He says, "My Lady Mayor, the horde seems to be moving away from the city now." And she kind of looks towards you guys for a second. And she says, "Right, go back to the wall. Ask one of the battle mages to come with a few of his friends to clog up a hole down below in the sewers. Bring him here to the market." And he kind of snaps to attention and he takes off running again. And she turns and says, "Again, thank you. Seems this was their efforts to get within the city and wreak some havoc, possibly try to get to one of the gates. They were starting to head that way when you guys came out from the sewers."
It would also appear that this is being the second time that you've had a shadow group or some type of nefarious activity in your city. It might do well to actively pursue expunging some of those groups from your city, because this could have caused the downfall completely had they been successful.
Well, if the horde is indeed moving off, I assure you we'll have plenty of resources to put towards this. Now we were.
Does she know if did this group come from the sewers? Is that where they came out of?
Yes. Yeah.
So that was the group that came out of the sewers. Okay.
About 10 minutes or so before you guys came up out of the hole, they came from the same grate you guys did.
Okay.
I'll look at her and with my bardic tongue talk to her and say, "My Lady Mayor, we weren't promised any great compensation, and here we are saving your hinds again. And I hope you'll take that into consideration when you determine a reward for us."
Oh, the lawmaster has already let me know what we owe you for this, and I assure you, I will see if I can find the means to sweeten the deal a little bit more. You are definitely heroes of the city now. We are in your debt.
You hear that,
Really
Ray?
Oh,
I really wasn't appreciating that Lawmaster's attitude, but our pleasure.
You have to forgive her. She's gruff, but her heart means well, and she's been under a large amount of stress as not having the resources she would normally have at her disposal for an event such as this.
I'm sure she's great.
You'll have to forgive Lord Raid here because he's polished and not anything like that.
It's Lord Rokushin.
Yeah, whatever you call it today. All right, y'all. I'm about out of steam. I've been up
yeah,
since 5.
we appreciate you staying, man. Finish.
All right, so word will get to you guys that it'll be another 7 days before the illusion is ready. So you'll have another 7 days at your disposal. For admin notes, I mean, it'll actually be 2 weeks before we go live again. I think everybody's got quite a bit going on, or several of us have stuff going on next weekend. And then Bajar won't be joining us for the next one, but now that I kind of know how to figure out the stream, we'll still be able to continue without him for that week.
And I can keep Jaeger and him when we need to, Rob.
Yep. Yeah. I want to keep the stream going and hopefully growing. But I might take over production duties now that I kind of have an idea of how to make this work. I'm going to go ahead and I would say goodbye to those watching, but I think it's only us at this point.